Quality, the difference between excellence and disaster. All human activity is prone to errors, some with devastating results. 1986. The Challenger spacecraft takes off. 73 seconds later, it is destroyed in the air. The cause? Rupture of the O-rings. Incredibly, the managers of NASA were aware that the design of their distributors had a possible flaw, and they did not report it. In addition, NASA ignored its engineers about the risks of launching at low temperatures. The result? 7 people died. Yes, redesigning the rings would have cost a few $1,000,000, but it's nothing compared to the trillions of dollars that were lost in this event and the loss of 7 human lives. Quality is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. 2009. Toyota headquarters recalls 9 million cars in an emergency. What happened? The continuous improvement in quality had been a priority in the development of Toyota. But in the 90s, they preferred to change and focused on growth instead. Employee engagement decreased, and there was less emphasis on best practice. It was something as simple as a mat added to defective brakes, which caused an unintentional acceleration in their vehicles. Result: 52 dead and 38 injured, plus a cost of $5.5 trillion. Quality is the result of a carefully constructed cultural environment. Philip Crosby. 2010. The explosion of Horizon, a deep-water oil platform, caused the greatest environmental disaster in the history of the United States. Why? To save time and money, contractors failed to do something as basic as properly testing the cement. In addition, the technicians incorrectly interpreted the pressure tests and ignored key signals. BP, lessee, and Transocean's owners blamed each other. Both also blamed Halliburton for the bad cement. The government tried to pin the blame on everyone else. Result: 11 dead and incalculable ecological damage. The cost to check the cement with an approximate delay of 10 hours would have been $128,000. Nothing if we compare it with the $10 billion that BP lost. In each case, basic quality protocols were broken in each company, such as to have excellent quality suppliers and create mutually beneficial relationships with them. To create a real approach between all parties for decision-making. To know all the risks associated with each activity. To specify your entry and exit requirements. Excellent management systems. To follow orthodoxly the established rules and procedures. We tell you this because we do not want your company to be another one of these statistics. Doing business can involve risk that is very hard to assess or control. When you think about risks, you think about insecurity, drug trafficking, assaults, robberies, even loss of life. It is normal. Our job is to remind you of the risks that you overlook. Many companies try to cut corners with their payroll costs, therefore simultaneously exposing themselves to significant losses. It is enough to see the sky-high costs for failing to comply with the labor risk compensation schemes of the Social Security, or the IMSS, to know this is a false economy. In addition, you could face significant consequences for not stamping in time with the tax office. Figures up to 40% of the total cost of your payroll or the total capital of your company aren't impossible. At Nomitek, we are specialists in payroll outsourcing services. With the highest quality standards, we have the testimonial report ISAE 3402 and SSAE 16 as evidence. These demonstrate a strong investment in information security and the implementation of robust processes for information confidentiality. Additionally, we have a powerful system of reconciliation of payroll CFDIs that ensure they are stamped in time and to specification. We also have insurance that covers the potential cost an error could generate. With Nomitek's Payroll Shield, we offer you a minimum risk and reasonable price for your company's payroll process. On balance, the difference between success and failure, as you have seen, is often very thin, and it is important to heed every detail. Let us work together so that when someone talks about quality and security in payrolls, they talk about your company.